All right, so this is a last minute decision to record because I'm just going to throw something together. So this one of my throw together, no, not really, it's not too much throw together, but a little bit because I want something fast. So today I'm going to make some salmon. The reason why it's going to be a little quicker, even though fish does not take too long to cook, I'm going to cook it on top of the stove, so that's why. I sauteed some onions, some scallions, some green peppers, and I guess I'll cut up a little garlic. I was just a little lazy, but I love garlic. Even though I have garlic flour out, I'm going to cut up some garlic as well. I like saying garlic. So the first thing I'm going to cook, you see I got 2 vegetables. I started to do a starch, but I was like, I don't even, no, you know what I'm going to do? I decided to make some chickpeas, aka garbanzo beans. I'm going to saute this as well. So everything's going to be sauteed today. I'm going to dry these off and I'm going to kind of brown them a little bit, put some seasoning, some herbs. That's it. First thing I'm going to make is the cabbage. I'm just going to start cooking it. I already have the pan for it. I didn't want to burn my onions and peppers. I got some onions and peppers in here and scallions. Same thing here. This is for the salmon. This is for the cauliflower, which I need to put on now. Turn the fire on because I'm going to put some chicken broth. So I'm going to cook the cauliflower in some chicken broth. So I'll let the chicken broth start heating up. And I'm also going to do the same with the cabbage. I'm going to put chicken broth in the cabbage. So I started cooking with chicken broth even more now, and the vegetable broth as well, which is great, especially for those of you who may be vegan and you do not want to eat any flesh. All right, so that's for the cauliflower. The majority of that, and I'm gonna use the rest of this for the cabbage. All right, that's all it is. I'm gonna finish cutting up this cabbage. I cut it into 4s for now. The heart in the middle, and put this over here. And I'm just gonna kind of just slice it like this. Cabbage, you could just slice it however you want to slice it, for those of you who do not cook with cabbage that much, but I'm sure the majority of you do cook cabbage. I think most cultures, or a lot of cultures, eat cabbage. All right. So kind of cubing it a little bit. I like how it can just fall apart. I'm going to put it in here. Like I said, I have the onions and peppers in here. I'm going to put a little chicken broth. Now cabbage is going to make its own juice, so that's why I just put a little bit. And I'm just going to carry this right over. Now I make cabbage different every time. Sometimes I just start sauteing it in a little oil and butter. Now I do have a little oil and butter in these, in all the pans actually, but aside from this one I'm going to make the beans in. But I'm going to put some butter in the cauliflower after it cooked down a little bit. But I have oil, olive oil, and plant-based butter in the pan for the fish. Now let's get to the rest of this cabbage here. Okay, I'm going to cut it kind of the same. Then I can cut out that little centerpiece that's hard. So I want to catch it right there. All right. Okay. Cabbage is really good for you. So I don't cook it really done because, it's better when it's kind of half cooked, to reserve at least that's what I've been taught, to reserve the nutrients that's inside the cabbage. So I try to leave a little slight crunch to it. I'm just going to cook the whole head today. Have you guys noticed that vegetables do not last as long as they used to? It seems like everything spoils fast today. I don't know what that is. Alrighty. Let me take this and clean this off. That's that part I'll cut out because I don't want to have all this empty space. got this here for the cauliflower. All right, the cabbage is in here. I'm gonna put this on and then I'll season this and then I'll throw that on. All righty. Let that heat back up. Now the cabbage. I just want to loosen some of these up. Yeah, kind of like the cube cut. And all right, I'm going to add some Himalayan sea salt. This one don't have the little holes in it, so I have to take my fingers and just sprinkle it on there a little bit. And I seasoned the peppers and everything as well, so I don't need really too much salt on that. I'm washing all of my towels. Okay, here comes some garlic. Some black pepper. I'm going to put a little bit of cayenne. You guys who follow me know I like to put cayenne in a whole lot of stuff, right? Just to give it a kick, but cayenne is healthier. So I like to kind of add something good for the heart. On the cabbage, not too much because once it cooked down, it's going to be spicy enough. Paper towels. All right, now I'm going to add some herbs. Wait, let me put a little bit of onion powder. Gotta have onion powder. And I'll put a little bit more of this stuff a little later. I want some cilantro. Now I love putting herbs in my vegetables. Just makes it more healthier. Vegetables on top of vegetables. Basically, plant food. What other little herbs I got back here? I know I have some thyme or something. Time won't give me time. Yes, thyme leaves and basil, which I'm running low on. That's hardly coming out. All right, some thyme leaves. Okay, that'll be an earthy taste. And let me start stirring a little bit. I'm going to put a top on this and let it cook down. I really wanted to make some corned beef. Take that piece out, it's too thick. Corned beef. I like fresh corned beef and cabbage, but I haven't bought one in a while. It's time to get one now because I'm feeling it. The cabbage cooking down already. Okay, now, I know I have to cut up the garlic. Now, I'm going to cut the cauliflower and put it in, then I'll cut up the garlic. Let that saute. I'm going to also cover up the salmon. Just a little right. That on there. Now, let's see which knife do I want to use. Get this stem off. You can pretty much break it. This one is really thick. Oh, that was fast. That was easy. Easy to love you. Easy to love you. Okay, I'm going to put my cauliflower in there. Cut up a little smaller, some big little trees there. I'm going to cut it into threes, or maybe fours. Nah, I'll leave it like that. It's pretty big. Turn that up now. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? Like bright trees. could make them smaller, but I really don't feel like cutting them up too tiny. When they get soft, I'll cut them up maybe one more time. It's like a nice, healthy cauliflower. Nice color. Fish about 15. You know, it depends on how done you want your food to be. I like my meat, any kind of meat I cooked, I want it well done. Any blood living in it. All right, let me move this off here so I can function. I need to put a top on that too. I'm going to season it. Season it with some, again, my Himalayan salt. Y'all can say it with me at this point, Himalayan salt. Okay. Because it's low salt chicken broth in there. So I think this one is, oh no, this one is fat-free. Fat-free and free range. I'm going to put some black pepper. And like I said, I'm going to put some butter in here once it cooks down a little bit more. And I can actually season it more. But the most important thing is just to have that little bit of salt in there. And then I'll put the garlic powder, onion powder later. So I want you to really taste it. Well, you know, I wish you guys could taste it, but fish is cooking. It's chickpeas. One time I didn't know it was the same beans. And I was like, oh, chickpeas and garbanzo beans are the same. Duh. I'm going to cut up the garlic really quick. Let's get this skin off here. You know, sometimes garlic is just tedious. And as much as I love it, I don't always feel like cutting. And I think I'm going to have to use a little bit more garlic. Yeah, this is not enough. This one of them lazy days, okay? Lazy. See, you gotta take off the skin. Take the top off the fish. Okay. I mean, you got a good enough knife. It doesn't take too long to cut up any kind of vegetable. And the rest of this garlic is going to go with the fish. All right, just gave you another angle because you saw me already. I'm not looking all fancy today. But it is cooking down. I want to pour some of this juice. Now, normally it's not this much liquid, but I had the top on it for a moment, so I want it to start browning now, especially the skin. I'm just going to peel the skin off, actually. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Lord. Ooh. Now, spatula. Big spatula. Which one do I want? Which one do I want? Yeah, go under there. Go under there. And start browning. So now I'm turning up high and get some of that fat off. Come woozing out. You know, salmon is a fatty fish, but it's healthy too. Omega fatty 3 acids and all those good things and minerals. Okay. All right, let's cook it up. Cooking up, cook up, cook up. I want to get a colander for my beans. Actually, oh, you know what? Let me use my strainer in the sink. It's going to make it much quicker. Put them on the paper towel. Let's get that right now. Okay, before I get to that, so this fish, cooking. It's cooking. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, just to medium. And I'm going to turn it over and get that skin. Oh yeah, this is about done, guys. Yeah. Look how pretty that is. It's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, now I have it on medium low. Make sure all the butter and oil is around it. That looks pretty. Can you guys see that? Now, let me dry these beans off. What I'm going to do while these aisles, I don't know. I think I'm going to switch the fish. Put y'all over here. Over here. I'm going to switch the fish. Put this here. Again, I'm going to put some oil and butter in the beans. And I was going to cut up peppers for these too, but I'm good. I'm good. It's going to taste good. I'm going to put some herbs in it. You're going to be fine. A little butter. Because what? Butter makes everything better. So while that's heating up, I'm going to stir this and I'm going to get back to those beans. Beans, 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 beans. So this cabbage doing. Yes, yes. I'm excited. I'm starting to get hungry right now. It's looking good. I don't like cabbage that's cooked too done and mushy. Ooh, not good for the tummy either. Start frying a little acid. Let me kind of do a taste test for a minute. There's enough salt. Now I can put some more garlic powder, some onion powder, some more black pepper. I like a good amount of black pepper in my cabbage. I really, really do. Some cilantro. What else? I think that's it. Okay, I have the temperature on medium, high, high, medium, high, medium. Let's go with that one. But I think I'm going to, let me see, I might put it back down to medium exactly. Don't need to rush, but I don't need you to cook slow neither. That's looking good, guys. That's looking good. Okay. Now the fish is basically done, so I can just turn off the fire. Let me see. Yeah, because I don't want any dry salmon. So let's turn off the back aisle. That's done. Let's just say that's done. That looks good. That looks good. Now, cauliflower is cooking down. I like that a little coarse texture too. Nothing well done. Nothing too done except for the meat. Back to the chickpeas. I'm going to dry this off. I need to put one on top. Put one on top here. Because I want these to brown. I want liquid in the pan. I'm going to do like that. I'm going to roll them up in the paper towel. Some juice came off the pan. Kind of like that, just to get some water out of it on both sides. But that first towel is wet already. Okay. I think I need one more. Okay. Oh, you know what? I turned the wrong eye off, child. I'm like, what's going on here? Why is that still red? Okay. I would just put a pinch of salt because it has its own salt in that already. Now I got every seasoning I want to have in the good. Let me stick with the chickpeas because I get tongue twisted when I say garbanzo for some reason. I think I got every seasoning I want out. Oh no, a little bit of cayenne, a little bit of salt, a little bit of everything else that you see me put in other foods. Let me test the oil. Oh, we ready. We ready. Hope you guys can see. Putting the chickpeas in the oil and the butter. I'm finished with this board. Okay. I'm going to spread them flat in the pot. Let's see, you guys. Let's see. I think that's better. So I'm sauteing. I'm going to stir it a little bit and then flatten it out again. And then I'm going to put some seasoning on it so that way every bean or pea gets some seasoning. And let me cover up that salmon. Okay. Now, the fun part. A little black pepper. A little onion powder. Here's the onion. Here's the garlic powder. A little bit of cayenne. Cilantro. Turn it down to medium. A little bit of thyme. Gotta start stirring up my cabbage. I think I got all of it in there. Did I get, yes, I think I did that pepper. Yes, I did. Let me mix that up now. I use the spoon for that. Turn that down low. Okay, let's not too much because this is a metal spoon and I don't like these metal spoons in this pot here. Let that brown. Okay, cabbage, what we doing? Nope. Get a little brown here. So what I can do is put some more cooking butter. That's finished. That's good enough. Perfect. Hot. Maybe like 5 more minutes. Just for the thick pieces, really. I'll put a little more sea salt. And a little more butter. And that olive oil. And the beans. They are done. Okay, just right. I don't want those to cook too much either. Perfect, like that. Put this in there. I'm just about done, guys. That didn't take long, right? Chickpeas, some protein, some salmon, got everything up in there. Some cabbage, cauliflower's cooking up. Let's see how we're doing over here. Cauliflower doing good. That might be the way I want it to. Let me test out the cauliflower. There was some thick chunks, but still. I think it's ready. They can be sauteed too. Sometimes I will saute the cauliflower after I boil them a little bit. They're done. They are done. Okay. Okay, see, got them in the chicken broth. And you don't have to put that much. I kind of put more than I normally do, but it's all good because, again, I leave the texture kind of coarse. So when it's time to heat up, no problem. Everything pretty much done. Turn off the cabbage. That's it. Look how fast that was. I think I cooked this meal within 30 minutes after prep time. After prep time. So that was a quick meal for today. Thank you for watching Chit Chat Cook and Sing with me, Miss C. And I hope you like and subscribe. And I'm going to have this lazy dinner. Then I'm going to clean up the kitchen, have a little dessert. And that's it for the night. I'm retiring for the night. As I promised, I just want you to see the end result. I'm eating some cabbage. I'm going to put everything on my plate. So I don't know why I'm stopping there. But I'm going to put everything in one plate. Because I told you I was lazy tonight, right? I just want a little piece of salmon. I didn't take the skin off because before I usually turn the whole thing over. But I'll take it off now. I just take that off because sometimes, and even though I really shaved it as much as I could to get any what do you call those things, scales on it, I just still rather take off the skin. Put salmon on the side. I'm taking y'all out of the camera. Like, where is she? Where is she? Okay, now those beans. Those beans on the side. I'm going to get a little bit of that because I have to save room for dessert. Okay, okay. Well, there you have it. Some cabbage, some salmon, and some chickpeas. You know I'm going to take a picture after this, right? Thank you guys for watching. Like,